in Glenn's pocket.
I refuse to cry. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. Except I might end.
We tell ourselves that we are the walking dead.
Hi, I'm Brooke.
And I'm Brad.
And together we are We Love Horror, and we're watching The Walking Dead. We just finished Season 7, Episode 4, which was called Service, and now we are ready for Episode 5. And I'm curious as to what's going to happen in this episode, but also which group we're going to start with, because we went back to Alexandria with Rick's group, but we still could be following Daryl, we could be following Carol and Morgan at the Kingdom. Who do you think that we're going to, open with?
We haven't seen, maybe we go back to where Daryl was, or maybe we see where Maggie is now. Maybe we go to the hilltop, something like that.
I forgot. Maggie is kind of in hiding right now because they want Negan to believe she's dead. I completely forgot that we haven't actually seen her since then. That could be interesting to find out. She might just be in someone's basement in the house and kind of hiding. I don't know.
And we could also go back to Carol. Who do you want to see the most?
Probably now that I'm thinking about Maggie, probably Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Except actually, no. I don't want to see Maggie. It's too sad because she's going to be sad and she's alone and she's pregnant and okay. I want to see Maggie, but I also don't want to see Maggie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say Carol and Morgan at the Kingdom because I find the Kingdom just very amusing.
Yeah.
So I'll pick them.
So the next episode is called Go-Getters.
Go-Getters. Okay, maybe this is a plan to go do something to Negan. I hope. Because I'm really waiting for the moment that Rick does something and he's dead.
Go get him. Go get Negan.
Yes.
Go get her. Go get her done.
Negan, I'm not all pro death or anything, but Negan is one that I would rejoice when they kill. When Rick kills him, I will rejoice.
Need redemption. All right, here we go.
Welcome back.
And there she is.
No.
Suffered from the condition abruptio placentae. It's a separation of the placenta from uterus.
Ooh, that's scary.
This early, but can be caused by trauma. Possibly the bruises on your abdomen.
Did I lose?
No. Separation was small. Baby's heart rate is normal.
It's even sadder if she loses the baby now because that's all she has left of Glenn. Okay, that really hits me because I know how it feels when you're worried about losing your baby and then you get to hear the heartbeat.
I really think you need to stay here for the duration of your pregnancy.
Oh, wow.
If anything else happens, I can take care of it.
She has to stay there the whole time?
Can you say that everything you just said?
I'm glad she's okay and the baby's okay, but this is still awful.
It is.
Where is he?
Oh, Glenn.
Where are they both?
So sad.
Yeah.
I feel like we lost a friend. They were supposed to be happy. They were having their baby.
It's in Glenn's pocket. All Abraham had was a cigar.
It's good she can give it to her child, but it's really awful. I refuse to cry. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. Except I might anyway.
It feels like everything is wrong.
Not everything.
He told me that you're gonna be all right.
He says it's better if he's close, just in case till the baby's born.
You're staying.
I'm glad Sasha's with her.
Yeah, she needed at least somebody with her.
Nice to see you up.
Flowers.
And the fact that she's going through a loss, too.
You people said you got them all.
He was just an outpost.
How many of them were there?
There were a lot, maybe hundreds.
Do they know the deal you made us take, Marcia?
It's Maggie.
Marsha.
I'm happy we could patch you up. You need to go. Make sure you let Rich know what we did for you.
Dr. Carson said I should stay.
Rich.
If he thinks he has the authority to make that decision, he's mistaken. You need to keep your distance from Maggie and stay focused on your work here at Hilltop.
Wait, does Sasha get to stay?
Bury our dead, we burn them.
I did it. I don't live here.
Gregory, this is Sasha.
He doesn't know.
She got Maggie here. They're both from Alexandria.
He doesn't even know who she is.
He doesn't know. Okay, I was confused.
I don't have time to keep track of everybody. If they see you here, they'll think we colluded.
We did.
Yeah.
It cracks me up. He didn't even know who she was.
If they leave, we have plausible deniability.
Gregory, it'll be night soon. It's not safe for them to leave now.
I'm a good guy. Could stay the night, leave in the morning.
Maggie is pregnant.
Well, That's her mistake.
Oh, that would make me mad.
You should come with us.
Someone's gonna be here for Judith.
We need supplies. They're gonna be coming back soon.
Is this how it's gonna be now?
Yes.
Oh, he's probably practicing because of his eye.
Oh, you're right.
Man, I wish he hadn't lost an eye. That's really...
That's tough.
I mean, because it could throw everything off. You'd be in more danger.
We're headed north.
Good luck.
Kiss her. Kiss her, Rick.
Oh, he was just gonna kiss her on the cheek. She's like, no,
Ah,
I'm not having any of that cheek stuff.
None of that cheek stuff. The hard part is when you love people,
Why didn't you go with my dad?
you're more at risk of...
Heartbreak.
What is there to figure out?
How we can do this?
We can't.
Your dad thinks differently.
And he's wrong.
Change your bandage later and be nice to Olivia.
Be nice to Olivia. Is she like watching him or something? Because
Probably. Maybe he's protecting Olivia though, because she's probably on edge right now. She almost did get killed last episode.
that's true.
You're walking to the hilltop? It's far.
I'll be fine.
Oh, and I forgot Judith is there.
I'm not saving you anymore.
That's what happened in the armory? You saved me?
Yeah,
I'm sorry you had to see it.
I'm not.
What happened in the armory?
Yeah, I can't remember now what they're talking about.
I'm glad you're here.
Then made Gregory change his mind.
The people need me here. If it was just Gregory, it'd be worse.
So why aren't you in charge?
It's not me. I'm not a leader.
If Maggie can stay, I'll scavenge. What do you want, Jesus? What do you want this place to be?
I just try to help.
Maybe you gotta do more.
This was Abraham's.
Oh no, was it the thing? It's the thing from Rosita.
Yeah, it's the Rosita's
awkward.
necklace.
It was one of the only people I'd ever met who could say things that could make you smile and wince at the same time.
That's true.
Why do you burn your dead?
The idea was just to keep going.
Why do you have to remember I'm back?
It makes more sense.
Us.
That was a good answer. Us.
Yeah.
To remember them.
What can Gregory do? He's in charge. He's an idiot. He's a coward. They're more dangerous.
Oh, I didn't know she had a bite. That's convenient.
Well, there's one. Get on your bike. I don't even know who that is.
I'm scared though, because who could it be? It's
probably
a Carl.
Oh, it's Carl.
Ew, it looks so good. That has to be. He's gonna ruin the whole car just to
Yeah,
kill
it's
one
him.
walker.
What are you doing here?
I felt like a drive.
Kind of funny because like with all the things Carl has had to learn how to do, but like driving is a normal thing to learn to do, but that wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
The gates are open. There's fires. The music is coming from a car.
Wait, they're attracting the walkers.
Oh no. The music is creepy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta turn that thing off. Can't let you do this by yourself.
Maggie. Maggie, take care of your baby. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous. Wow, it's a lot of them.
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, if they walk through the fire, it won't stop them. Like,
No, it might slow them down.
you'd
obviously.
think that it would stop them, but it doesn't. So it doesn't even help you if there's fire. They're so gross looking.
Yeah.
Jesus! Gosh, is alone down there. She needs help.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's scary.
Get those gates closed. On it.
That music's like from an old timey movie, like
Yeah.
an old timey like action movie, you know, a silent film or something.
Who would do that? Oh no, and they've got it all shut
yeah.
so you can't get in to
Oh,
turn
you
it
can't
off.
shut off the. Yeah.
That is evil.
Oh, they
Did you
have-
see the
yeah.
middle finger up?
Yeah. They want to let them know who's in charge.
Maggie's in the car. I am worried about her, but ew, it's gross to see them run over.
Yeah.
That's actually, I wouldn't have thought
Oh,
of
that's
that.
smart.
I wouldn't
I
have thought
forgot.
of it.
Yeah, I forgot that they needed to shut that off.
That shot was creepy. With
Yeah,
the fire behind
that
them,
was.
and that was a good shot. We always look for the cinematic shots.
I watched it both times.
Why?
So when I had the chance to kill him, I wouldn't have a choice.
I think I'd kill him too.
I'm sorry I locked you in the armory.
I didn't need to see it.
Okay, so they're just talking about him locking her in the armory.
Who the hell is Sasha?
Their state.
You're not in charge, Jesus. What are you telling me you want to call the plays? After all this time? After I set the table here? All of this can be yours. I was just telling Ms. Caitlin to bring up some of her famous rhubarb preserves for you both.
It's Ms. Maitland.
Take them with you when you go. And you should go now, because the Saviors could get back any minute.
But let her stay. We'll call it even on last night.
No deal. But it's been lovely having you here.
Just tell me how we can make this work.
I think we'd need to meet on that one-on-one just to explore.
Go to hell.
Gross.
Are you actually implying...
Well, it sounded creepy.
Yeah.
Because he looked her up and down before he said it.
He was testing the water.
Then appalled because it didn't work.
Come in the closet.
Gregory.
Go, get in there now, and if you don't move, you don't speak, and maybe you'll get out of this alive.
Oh, I
Oh,
hate
there he
them
is.
so much.
There's that guy.
They're all awful.
Enid.
Fine.
Supplies. I don't know. Food?
Ooh, I hope it's something good. Roller skate.
That rollerblades.
That's actually helpful too because
Oh, that is actually helpful,
assuming
you're right.
you can skate, you can get away from things faster than on just your feet.
That's actually good to have. That's a handy thing to have.
That's good they weren't too small for them. How convenient that they just fit perfectly. Oh, it's kind of like they're being actual kids, you know?
Yeah. They're on a date.
You're Gregory. Guilty as charged. Welcome to Hilltop Colony.
They walk
Thank
around
you.
looking at everything as if it's just for them to take.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home.
This isn't a social call. We need to talk. Don't know if you heard what happened.
What happened?
Well, those people you used to deal with, our brothers and sisters in arms and operation, well, they've been removed from the field of play.
Brothers and sisters? What do you mean?
He's not a very good actor.
I think you know what it
I
means.
mean, the actor is a good actor, but like
It means we need to talk.
the character as an actor
Yeah.
is not very good.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? I don't know.
He's showing them the painting.
And regarding last night, message received.
What was the message?
I think you were showing us who was boss.
It's just breathtaking.
I feel like it's not really about the painting, and I'm nervous.
He's being sarcastic.
So, last night, that was us to provide you an example. Now, we were going to kill him for you to remind you of the service we can provide, and you cleaned up the mess yourselves.
They were going to save them from cleaning things up. How nice of them.
Wow, that's so kind and generous.
You still saved us. Right?
Well, that's a nice way to look at it. I think they got spoiled working with a guy like you.
Yeah, well.
Got them butchered, I imagine.
They're dead?
Very, very dead. Extremely dead.
Was he talking about the library people?
Because the people that killed them, they work for us now.
Oh, just the Rick's group attacking.
Real go-getters, you know?
Tell Negan I understand the benefits in crossing the aisle.
I'm your Negan. But thank you. It means a lot that you recognize what we bring to the table.
They don't bring anything to the table.
No,
All they
they
do
don't.
is take.
Yeah, they're just bullies. That's it.
They let you live, which is their kindness.
Right.
It is. It's good. It's
I
good.
don't like this guy, but I hate
Anything
to see
else?
anyone caught in that trap.
You want me to know? Any hitches in the giddy app I should be aware of? Gregory?
Actually, there is.
Oh, he's gonna.
Is he gonna show where like
Betray.
Sasha and Maggie are? And Jesus looks like he straightens his hair with a straightening iron.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, I bet they moved. Jesus moved him somewhere else.
This is.
Scotch. Tastes like ashtrays and window cleaner.
Yeah.
Gin man. What a gesture.
You say you hate it?
Negan will love this. Now, I'm gonna say it's from me. Not mention you, okay?
Oh.
I really want the headline on this one. Okay?
Oh, he's gonna take all.
You wanna slide that one back in?
He's so mad.
Sorry, I shouldn't ask. You want to slide that one back in. Period.
Even though I can't stand that guy, I hate seeing anybody treated that way with that bully. Like I don't like.
Really appreciate this. Thank you. Now, we're gonna go through the place and take half of everything you have, but only half.
Only half. Yeah, right.
Well, they decide what half is.
I
Remember?
know.
Take the painting.
The painting.
The painting.
He's taking
his
too.
painting. This is punishment.
Can I just get a kneel out of you?
Oh my god.
Kneel.
I just hate that whole group. They're so horrible. They just want to humiliate.
Right,
them.
let you know who's boss.
That's a solid meal, Gregory. You remember that for next time.
He's like treating him like a dog or something. I mean, you shouldn't even treat a dog badly, but I'm saying it's like the way he patted him on the head, and I mean, I do want that guy brought down a notch, but I don't like anyone being treated that way.
I don't think Negan's here. I don't see that black truck.
You weren't coming to get me.
I can't let him get away with this.
I know.
Come with me. You want to kill him too? We can do it.
You're doing it for you.
Carl's brave. Oh, that was cute. Carl's brave, but it's like that stupid teenage bravery where you're like, I don't care what happens to me. I'll take a bullet for you. You know, like it's a little bit short-sighted.
Very.
Just come with me. You can't.
Just gonna go.
I told you to hide them in the hallway closet.
No, you said closet.
This is my bedroom. What if they came in here before
Before you tried to give us up, they would have killed you first.
Honey, I'm talking to Jesus.
Stop.
Why are you even defending her?
I'm talking to Jesus.
Saviors tried to kill you.
That was a misunderstanding.
They're staying. You want to make the deal with Alexandria public? Lose your plausible deniability? Lose your position?
I like that he's standing up to him.
Yeah. How did he even get into power? Nobody likes him.
I guess
It's just that you won't be.
Yeah,
Maggie and Sasha are staying.
You won't be. That was.
We're all going to be one big, happy, dysfunctional family.
You tell him, Jesus.
I feel like it would be easy to get some people together and just vote him out.
Right.
You know?
I made progress with them today. You saw it.
That's not progress. That's just you bowing down.
See, dear, saviors can actually be quite reasonable.
Oh, wow.
I shouldn't laugh at that, but.
That's why he had the watch. How did he get
I need to be left out in the rain.
This is our home now. So you'll learn to start to call me by my name. Not Marcia, not dear, not honey. Maggie. Maggie Ree.
Oh, she used Glenn's
Yeah, her
name.
married last name, yeah.
I've never heard her say that before.
Yeah.
Thought the people chose him for a reason, but I couldn't imagine anyone else in his place. I can now.
Who?
We'll talk about it sometime.
Aw, I'm so excited. I'm like excited about, I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you find where Negan lives?
I just want so bad for them to kill me.
One of the trucks is going back there, so...
Yeah, he must not know anything about it, otherwise they thought the outpost was it.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna see her.
The balloons.
Are you okay?
I almost feel like she's her kid in a weird way.
Yeah.
I will be.
Oh, I will be. Oh. I wanted Glenn and Maggie to kind of adopt Enid, even though she's like a little old for to be their child.
Yeah.
With the tractor?
I couldn't sit by and watch. There was this boy in high school.
You ran over the boy?
His car.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Why are there balloons on Abraham's grave? I didn't have the heart to tell you. Glenn would have.
Oh, she put them on Abraham's grave, not Glenn's grave.
Oh.
I was going to use this for Glenn's. It was my dad's. I gave it to him. But I'm giving it to you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
We don't need anything to remember him by.
Oh, she's remembering what Jesus
We have
said.
us.
Yeah.
That's a really good line.
It is.
That makes me emotional. I'm not gonna cry, but it makes me emotional.
The bread looks good.
It's making me want to
For this new morning with its light. For everything thy goodness sends. Amen.
That's so sweet.
We don't see him pray very often. I guess a few times with Father Gabriel, but
And never really thought about how you sharpen a knife. So
Yeah.
Hey,
Carl.
Carl!
What are you doing?
Jesus is gonna turn the wine into water. Oh my gosh. Carl is gonna ride back because Carl wants to kill Negan. Carl is about to get himself killed.
Yeah, he is. Carl doing Carl things, and he's going into the truck. So, what do you think about Carl's plan? He has a
I
gun
think
with him,
it's-
doesn't he? I think he had a gun.
I think it's short-sighted. I don't think there's much of a plan except for like, you know, the whole teenage bravado of I'm gonna rush in there and I'm gonna get him and like
Yeah.
I
mean, he's not thinking this through properly.
No.
I'm sure. I mean, sure, it'd be probably easy, maybe not easy, but as soon as you see Negan, just to shoot him. But then
what?
But then what?
So, yeah, the thing is that Negan has a lot of followers, and we don't really know if his followers genuinely are like him and want to be like him and like this setup, or if his followers are just kind of like, hey, this is life, we're stuck with this. But you can't really rush in and shoot Negan because what are all the followers gonna do to you?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Carl's brave, I get it, but he's gonna get himself killed.
Yeah, he is. I don't know why Enid would have gone with him. I mean, she didn't, but he asked her to, and I think that was a little stupid of Carl to even ask her to go. If he cared about Enid at all, why would you want to put her at risk?
And Jesus is in the truck too. What do you think, Jesus?
Right. Why did he get on that? I didn't even think about that. Is he trying to? Oh,
Well,
he's trying to get intel. I think because he doesn't know. He wants to know where their hideout
Sasha
is.
did want to know where Negan actually lives. Like, where does he sleep? Because we don't really know where he goes back to.
Yeah.
So he wants to know. He'll find out, but maybe he will somehow help Carl in his endeavor. I mean, I am all for killing Negan. Like, I am pumped for that. I would want to watch that. But I just don't think it's going to go well. How sad were you on a scale of 1 to 1.5?
1.5. No, it was sad to see Maggie mourning, and obviously she's going to be mourning Glenn's death for forever, but for a long time. It was good to see that the baby is okay, but also still sad because she went through a lot of knowing that was brought on by trauma, which obviously it's trauma is going to be just a part of your life, even if you weren't in this situation. Your whole life is traumatic.
Yeah,
I feel
even
like
just things like making sure you have enough food to eat is trauma.
Obviously she was having problems before Glenn's death, but
Right.
so I guess it was trauma prior to that. Like, she got kidnapped and they did the whole thing with the saviors and all that. So
And when she first felt her big pains, that's why they were going to the doctor in the first place.
Right.
Nothing had happened yet. I mean, I don't know. The whole situation is worrying. It was so sweet how she gave Enid the watch, which I wasn't expecting. I thought she was going to save that for her kid. But it kind of made me feel like, oh, like Enid has Maggie. Because I always thought, I know Glenn and Maggie would be kind of young to be Enid's parents. I don't know. I just always felt like, oh, Glenn and Maggie should just adopt Enid. So it was really sweet to see her give the watch.
it was a sad scene, but it was a nice scene.
So the Hilltop group, their leader, who we don't like.
Yeah.
I always forget his name.
Gregory. Sorry, Gregory.
Gregory. So we don't like him.
Yeah.
But as I said in the episode, I hate to see anybody treated that way, even if we don't like him.
Right.
So I didn't like that, but I also did want to see him brought down a notch. The whole I'm the leader, blah, blah. And Jesus is like, well, he's the leader. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
And then now Jesus is like, you know what? This is what we're doing. And
Right.
if you don't like it, then too bad. You're not leading. I'm stepping up. So I'm really glad. And then Maggie said, who do you want to lead this place? And Jesus, I thought he was going to say, I can. Like, I'm realizing now I have capability of leading. But instead he said, we'll talk about it later, which leads me to believe that he's thinking Maggie might be a good leader. Because I could see it, because Maggie showed that she's very I'm not taking that.
She takes
like,
charge.
yeah.
So she makes decisions.
So I think he could be wanting Maggie to be the leader.
Who did you think was more intimidating, or just, I don't know, who did you like less, Simon or Negan? Like, as far as having interactions with, coming to visit your camp.
I mean, Negan is definitely scarier.
Yeah.
Simon comes across as I'm acting this way and I'm in charge because the bully lets me be his right-hand man, or something like, ooh, I'm tough because the bully lets me, like, the bully makes me like himself, like I'm one of the bully. But
Yeah.
Negan is scary because Negan comes across like a psychopath. If Simon wasn't with Negan, he might not act that way. But Negan is acting that way because that's how Negan wants to be. So there's just a little bit of a difference to me. That's who he is, and he's psycho. And Simon is, I get to do this because the bully lets me. Who would you rather deal with?
I guess Simon, but I don't know. Negan, there's something about Simon that they both are very unstable, but for different reasons. So I don't know. Like I guess maybe Simon, barely. Mainly because we've seen Negan in action, but we've seen Simon killed that guy. He hung that guy. So he's
he can do bad things too.
Yeah, they're both pretty bad. So.
I just think it's about where they got their power.
Right.
Like Negan got his power by being psycho and making people do stuff, and Simon got his power because the bully let him.
Yeah, true.
There's some people like that maybe they wouldn't be as bad a person, but they cling to the person with power, and they admire that power. And if the bully lets them be in charge and do bad things, they're going to. But they maybe wouldn't have been like that if they were under a different influence. Like Simon in Rick's group might be a totally different person.
Yeah.
Who knows? But Negan in Rick's group probably won't be a different person.
Yeah.
I mean, because I feel like Negan is like too far gone. I feel like Simon could potentially change, but Negan, you just have to kill him. Like.
Yeah. A little frustrating that Gregory was blaming them for not killing all the saviors, but they got all their information from the Hilltop group. So, and I they've obviously had interactions, must have had interactions with Simon before, so he should have been on their hit list, so he wasn't accounted for. So if he's not accounted for, then obviously there's at least one more savior out there. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of this is on them.
Right. It almost felt like, we want you to do our dirty work, and if it doesn't go right, we'll blame you, but we don't really like.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like that.
They knew who Simon was. He should have been accounted for. I don't know.
And I feel like they didn't. They went into that whole plan with not enough information.
It was terrible plan.
So,
terrible plan.
They definitely needed a lot more information before they did that plan.
Yeah.
But what's done is done. But now Gregory should realize that, hey, we didn't give them enough information. We didn't have enough information. We shouldn't have expected them to be able to do that.
So what would you rate this episode?
I would rate it an 8. I really liked it. I was about to say a 9 or a 10, and then I was like, well, I'll save my 10s for the episodes where like really major things happen.
Okay.
And 9, I liked it. I don't know. I really like this episode a lot. I'm gonna say 8. What would you say?
8. 7.5. I like this a lot. I mean, I could see an 8 as well, but yeah, I liked it a lot. Had a good cliffhanger at the end. I want to see, what the whole situation goes on with Carl. It was a really good episode. I'm glad we got an update with Maggie, and we know everything going on there. So sad intro with her at the grave, and
but it was funny how Enid put the balloons on Abraham's grave.
That was
and
funny.
And then when Sasha comes in, she's like, "Why are there balloons on Abraham's grave?" And Maggie's like, "Well, I didn't want to tell you. You were trying to do a nice thing.
Right.
I just didn't want to tell you."
Yeah.
So that was kind of funny. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes. I really hope that Jesus will become the leader of his group, or that he was wanting Maggie to be the leader, or maybe, okay, so I'm not over Glenn's death, don't get me wrong, I'm not wanting Maggie to move on quick, but if he thinks Maggie would be a good leader and he's ready to step up and lead, it's possible they could lead together, and maybe eventually, as, over time, as Maggie's grief is getting better, maybe there could be something there.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't want to see Maggie with someone else. Like, I'm not there yet. There's the potential of her being happy again. And it would be hard to see because I just think of them as being together, and I don't want her with someone else, but it's no longer possible for her to be with Glenn. So I'm not opposed to Maggie finding happiness with someone else.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Not like immediately. Yeah. That would be too fast.
Let's make it a while.
But I would like that. And I just think it'd be cool if they were the leaders of a group together. Now, Rick is the leader of his group, so I don't know how that would work if Maggie was like the leader of a separate group, because I don't want her to leave our group. I'm excited for what's gonna come.
All right. Are you ready to, do you have any other thoughts? Are you ready to get into the next episode?
No, I'm ready for the next one. Are you?
Yeah. Let's move on to the next one.
Are you guys ready for the next one? Leave us a comment below because we have fun reading your comments. And if you liked our video, give us a like. And if you want to join us and you haven't hit subscribe yet, definitely do that. So we will keep watching together. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
We'll see you on the next one.